Scorpio. Happy New Year and welcome to Danielle Spiritual Visionary. This reading is for July 2020. And when I say Happy New Year, we are leaving 2020 Part 1 behind from the 1st of July and going into the new Part 2 from July 1st at midnight. So very exciting. Welcome, Scorpio. Let's first of all, I would love to would not love to, but I'm sending everyone blessings because we've all lost a lot of people um, in the first half of the year. And if you haven't lost anyone personally, I'm sure you would have heard of a few people passing away. So I'm sending you guys blessings and your loved ones and any loved ones in spirit that you've lost, because we've all lost a lot of people. They've all gone home at the beginning of this year. So I just want to send everyone blessings. Those people that have passed on have also wanting to pass on messages at the moment as well. So their message for you, Scorpio, is that it's now time going forward from July 1st. So I think that's Wednesday. I want you to know that it is now time to cheer. It is now time to stop burning yourself out, burning the candle at both ends, trying to make ends meet, and not necessarily financially wise, but time wise. And value your time. Make time to stop, okay? Because you're getting burnt out. That's the main thing. So, finishing up the last couple of days of June and part 1 of 2020, I want you to take on board that it is now time to rest on your laurels, pack up your baggage, leave it in the past. Whatever you don't want to take into your new future, make sure you do that. I want you to let that anything go that you no longer need, no longer hang on to. Relationships, resolve them, move them on. I've done that myself. I love it. So, and I know Scorpio, you guys hang on to past loved ones and loved ones that don't need that attention anymore. You need to be able to move into this new July 2020 to be able to be happy in your future. And whether you're in a relationship or not with somebody already, I want you to know that new beginnings are coming for everybody, but definitely for you. I had a big sigh then. Wow, that's a great thing. That means you're going to stop and take a breath. I want you to stop and take a breath. Stop and breathe in, like right now. Ready? 1, 2, 3, deep in. And let it go. Now I want you to actually take a deep breath in and not just breathe shallowly and pretend. So just let's do it. Ready? Breathe in. Hold it and let it go. I want you to remember to do this at least 3 times a day, because you're getting burnt out. You're not getting enough oxygen to your brain because you're overthinking things and you've been on the go, go, go. 2020 Part 2 is about the new norm. Nothing will ever be the same going into 2020 Part 2. From July on, nothing will ever be the way you've ever lived your life before. All these new things for humanity are coming up. There's a new way of living, and that will never change. Obviously, it will change as we go along, but it's a big change from how we've been living. I feel like you guys, Scorpio, you'll be going back to the basics of how you lived as a child. And if you're in your 30s and 40s, the simpler life you'll find has been and will be very beneficial for you and your loved ones around you. Those of you who are in relationships, I want you to go easy on it. That's the card that's been put forward for you today. Go easy on it. Easy does it. It says stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. So just let things come up as they will, okay? Let them come up as they will. Let them find their way in your life. Don't fight them. Just go with it, okay? Take on board, and instead of reacting, I feel like sometimes you get a bit reactive. This is for people in relationships. I feel like you get a bit reactive, and instead of reacting, I want you to take a deep breath in, let it go, let it process, walk away from the situation if you have to, and then come back to it and, go easy on the situation. I feel like I'm pretty sure I've said this with you guys before, is you take a lot of things personally when they're not meant to be taken as personally. But that's because you wear your heart on your sleeve, Scorpio, okay? Your hearts are way out there on both sleeves, actually. So be aware that, these new times are coming up where you can feel safe I want you to know you can feel safe in communicating how you feel. But first of all, you need to stop and take a breath and process it. For those of you not in relationships, the new career card has come up. So I feel like, yes, it's a new career. Um, for those of you in relationships, in regard to this career card, I feel like you'll continue on what you've been doing for the time being. Maybe in 6 to 12 months, there'll be changes. From July 2021, I get there's lots of big changes for Scorpio. Um, in your new career, like this is for the single, the single ladies, the single ladies, and it could be men as well. Doesn't matter if you're a man or woman. Doesn't matter what gender you are. I see all the colours in here of the rainbow. I don't know if you could see that then. It looked a bit reflective from the light behind. But the rainbow colours and the world is opening up for you. New things are opening up for you. The new way of life is opening up for you. New ways of communicating with people is all open for you. The doors are opening for you in all ways. If you want to change career and you're single and you want to move away to do it, do it. Not in the next 6 months. I want you to do it from, say, you can do it to December, January. If you want to change careers, do it then. That would be the safer option at the moment for you. Should you be changing careers and it's already in motion, that's fine because it's before the new year and that's sealing it for going into the new year. Anything that you want to finish up or start, make sure you start, like, even if you just write it down so that you can go forward, all right? Have patience with yourself. Patience with yourself. You haven't been, that's that, you know, burning the candles at both ends. You've been like rushing around doing all this stuff. And you've kind of been, as a water sign, you've kind of been a little bit of a wet blanket about things and just taking things too seriously. It's time to stop being so serious and start to play again. In the next 2 days, if you want to start a business or have been thinking about starting a business and haven't actually laid any foundations down, I want you today or tomorrow to write down, because once you write something down, it's putting it into motion, okay? It can be in your head and that's great. You've got the power here to make it succeed, okay? You can turn a hobby into a great success. Trust and follow through on new business ideas and career opportunities. So, like I said, this new career card's come up, remember, as well. But also it's a business venture as well. So if you have ideas, write them down right now, today or tomorrow. You've only got the next 2 days to make them solid to go into the new year, okay? They can start again in the new year, but at the moment we want to tie it up and lock it in so it's concrete. We want to manifest it. We want to manifest success. And so you don't have to burn the candles at both ends, because if you go into it still thinking about it and not actually making it like real by putting it on pen and paper, even if you act on it in a little way, just a little way of acting out, not acting out, but acting on it will help